Hello, my name's Layth Matthews, and I'm the author of The Four Noble Truths of Wealth, a Buddhist view of economic life. And I'm making this short video for Boulder Bookstore because I wasn't able to make it due to some health problems. And I'm just going to spend about 5 minutes telling you about the book and the Buddhist view of economic life. I'd like to start by reading the first paragraph of the book. The great investor Warren Buffett once said, "If you don't know how to manage $100, you won't know how to manage $100,000. With a little transcendental accounting, we can restate this from the Buddhist perspective to say, if you know how to appreciate a moment, you will know how to appreciate a lifetime." So, what is the Buddhist view of economic life? Well, first of all, Buddha means awakened one. So, a Buddhist view of enlightenment of economic life is really a view that reflects the assumption that we are already complete. And so that's because what the Buddha awakened to was the inherent wisdom and purity of human beings. And so the hang-up that we tend to get involved with is a little assumption that what we need is external. And while external circumstances are certainly important to respect, they are really only valuable to us in the long run and the short run to the extent that they help us realize the things that are already essentially there. So when we talk about economics, we often will start out with wealth. We'll talk about wealth because essentially economics is about how individuals allocate resources, including their time and energy and so forth, in order to improve their situation. And if we think about the things that we want to accumulate, for instance, money or other material situations or relationships, these things are all ending up being about a frame of mind, because what is it that we want our money to do for us? I mean, currency can be very beautiful, but essentially what we want with money or conventional wealth is to create a sense of capacity. And capacity in the sense of being able to do things for ourselves, to bring about joy and contentment and security, and to do things for other people to bring about the same thing. And so there's kind of a heroic motivation as well. But before we really can go far with any of that and achieve any kind of success with our financial situation, we really have to look at mind. And that's a step that we frequently skip over. Because if you skip over reflecting on mind and prosperity, you will never actually arrive at your goal, because the acquisitive mindset of bringing things in is actually the greatest obstacle to any ultimate sense of prosperity. So in the book, I start out by talking about external wealth, and I don't mean to put down external wealth. I think what we need to do with it is have an appreciative relationship with it that understands it to be a support for getting that sense of capacity. And so we can work with our external world, and we need to respect the need for income and basic things very much. But we also need to understand the limitations of one acquisitive mentality versus one that's maybe driven more by appreciation. And that is one of the core points of the book, which is that wealth is always and everywhere a matter of perception. So if wealth is a matter of perception, then what we really want to do is organize ourselves externally, but also internally in a way that enhances our ability to perceive and to appreciate our perception. So the Buddhist approach to all of this is to look at life, look at your experience, and you start out by looking at how hard it is on some level without a deeper understanding. And then we go on through the Four Noble Truths. So really this book is an introduction to meditation and also to Buddhism, but with examples from economic life that I think will help the reader achieve a greater sense of capacity, and you could call it spaciousness in terms of your experience in economic life and overall, and hopefully immediately. Thank you.